It is such a blessing to end an event like this, a 24-hour event, talking about peace and the importance of
Thank you.
peace. Thank you so much for bringing this to the event. And it is a very powerful message. And this is it. I mean, we've been running for, it's been almost 24 hours. I think we can count it as 24 hours. We are, it was a very large group that decided to come together and do something to help Puerto Rico. This all started with an idea in a group, WhatsApp group that we're members of, from past TESOL presidents, some current TESOL presidents, so TESOL from different countries, right? So, we were just heard about the news from Puerto Rico, and there was just a crazy thought, and hey, why don't we just do something about it? And let's come up with we've got so much expertise among ourselves. Let's organize an online conference. And the crazy people in the group just bought the idea. And so we decided to start working together to make it happen. And that's the difference. It's not just about having an idea, but actually making it happen. We all knew that this was not going to be perfect. We had some glitches during the day, but honestly, given the possible problems and chances for problems, I think this was absolutely perfect. This was a fantastic event. And it is so needed. I mentioned this before. We raised, last time I checked, $3,185 to the cause. And sometimes some people might look at that and say, oh, but some people raise a lot more money. And that's, guys, we raised $3,185 more dollars than we would have raised if we hadn't done anything. This means a lot to so many people, and it makes a big difference. It is something that we're going to be touching so many lives in so many different ways, because simply by organizing a conference like this and sharing it with the world, sharing it within our networks, it shows people that we can do something for others, even if it's not just donating money, but raising awareness, making sure that others acknowledge the difficulties that other people are living in. So when we think about the situation in Puerto Rico, and we have discussed that in the group, there are many different things going on in the world, and if everyone does something about each one of the problems, then we're likely to help. This is something that when we put this together, we had no document to help us out. We just believe in the power of actually getting together to do something. Again, we were very fortunate to count on the support of EFLtalks and Rob. He just said, like, yes, straight away, let's just do it. It was a very large collective effort to actually make sure we had 93 different people who said, yes, I want to be part of this. I want to donate my time. I want to make sure that my voice is heard because I feel I have a message to share. We had people who offered to moderate as well during the day, people who were in the organizing committee, right? So it's something that no matter how hard we try to name individuals, I think this is such a collective effort and it cannot be done differently. Unfortunately, it's very hard for us to acknowledge the 65 people in that group, but I'd like to speak on behalf of each and every one of them. We have some other moderators here to come here and say something, because no one individual can accomplish anything alone. And what I can foresee, we have seen this happening just because we share the message. I've seen blog posts appearing talking about Puerto Rico. I've seen people from our community talking about it who hadn't really talked about it before. And this means it is generating some ripples that we don't know how far it will go. If some other people would like to start another fundraising for Puerto Rico or for any other cause, we're just here to help everyone with our expertise or what we learned from this event. Our idea right now is to actually put everything in a document so that we can share with people what we did, the steps we took, so that if you're trying to organize an event like this, it's actually slightly easier for you to do that. So yes, I mean, it was a tiring day. Rob probably hasn't even got a voice anymore. He's probably on his 15th cup of coffee of the day. And thank you so much to each one of the people who actually volunteered to stay here with us till now. Even though some of us had to take care of other business, we're all on call and very close by to help and support. And let's see what will happen from now on, right? Let's hope that this has started a movement, and what Shelley has just shared, it's not just about having an idea. The difficult part is actually going there and implementing and making it happen. And I think that this team has made it happen. Each one of the people who attended the sessions, they'll go back to their classrooms differently. They will act differently. They will look at their students differently. They will teach their students in a different way, and their students will carry that on. So that's the power of what we do as teachers. I'd like to once again thank everyone for being here. I'd like to see if any one of the other moderators, any one of the other people from the group would like to say a couple of words as well. We have some time left, so if you want to, Grazia, Suzanne, Susan, Mary, if anyone would like to say a couple of words, please go ahead. And other than that, it's just a huge thank you for believing in the crazy idea and the suggestion, and joining efforts and working very hard to make it happen. Thank you so much. Rob, do you want to say a couple of words? You're still awake? Or did my voice made you sleep? He went to the beach. He's hibernating right now, right? Okay, so all the presentations are going to be shared. Thank you for all the donations, and let's hope that this will change into even more initiatives around the world, so that people can see that we can, by doing what we know what to do, we can already help so much. But by doing what we know what to do, not just by thinking about it. So let's do more, and we can accomplish great things. Thank you. Rob, you'll take it from here. You're going to stop the presentation. What are you going to do? Okay. And the funny thing, I cannot really give a presenting rights to anyone as well. So, all right. I guess I'll just do what Ferris Bueller did on the movie. Yeah, about the donations, I think that you can continue with the donations. We had set the date to end today because that was the day of the event. So to be something very to symbolize something, right? And I think it's still possible for you to make donations. I know for a fact that the NGO that we had chosen, the American Red Cross, the region of Puerto Rico, they recommend, when you go to their website, there are two platforms they use. You can raise funds via Facebook or GoFundMe, and we chose GoFundMe because Facebook does not have a universal, a global platform for you to accept donations, unlike GoFundMe. But anyone can make a donation. Just go in there and make an individual donation. But I believe the link is going to still be open, and they will still accept donations to our cause. Right, so we can do that, and yes, I think this will be amazing, right? I can even try to actually extend the deadline to actually leave it up to tomorrow. But it was amazing, guys. We created this on January 12th, and it's January the 27th. I can't believe we put together such a conference for so many people from all over the world, a 24-hour conference. And what a cause, what a cause. And thank you everyone for believing and making a difference in the world. Okay, I'm going to try to actually change it to Tuesday. I'll see if I still have time to do that. But thank you, everyone. I'm going to close my camera now because it feels I've said everything I had to say so far, and yes, that's it.
That's all, folks.